Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of My Player Career Mode. Now, there's a few things that I needed to cover. The first one being, I was supposed to give you guys a vote to decide on number 11 or number 9. So I'm going to switch up to number 9 for today's episode. We'll see what that looks like, and then I'll give you guys the vote today. So top right hand side, and you guys can vote on it. So we're switching to number 9 for today, and then we might keep it or change it back on what you guys decide. Also, we've got ourselves a big game today. Barca taking on Bayern. I'm looking forward to that. Should be quite interesting, to say the least. But first up is a home game against Celta Vigo. And I'm going to say this right now. The side that we have got for this isn't the best team in the world. I was a bit surprised to see the players that are named for this, but I'm going to go into it regardless. So, as you can see right there, it is going to be Celta in goal, Cucurella, Mustafi, Jonathan Tah, and Cannon as the back four. So Jonathan Tah makes his full debut. Sergio in the midfield. That's all we need, because Sergio is quality. Elena and, is that Puig? I have no idea. Coutinho, myself, and Malcolm. So that is how the team's looking for this first game. And I mean to bump this up to Ultimate, which I'm going to do now. And then I'll do it in the settings outside of the game once we're done this point. So let's get ourselves into the first game. Let's pick ourselves up 3 points. I've got to be honest, the biggest game of today's episode is against Bayern. However, we still have this game here. And we've got a game against Bilbao coming up too. So there's a couple of other games in there in La Liga that we need to worry about. So yeah, let's see how this goes. Fast start and already a goal. Elena inside 6 minutes. Barcelona 1, Celta Vigo 0. Already in front here. And we've not really done much to get in front. So it's always a good time when that happens. I just want to take this time as well to address something in the comments section. And that is regarding storylines. Don't worry guys. If I am to make another My Player Career Mode on this year's FIFA, I will have some sort of storyline aspect to it. So for now though, I just thought I'd enjoy this one with my own player. And that is a fantastic finish from Elena. And so yeah, just thought I'd address that because I've been seeing some comments recently saying we should do this with a new My Player, we should do that and all this other stuff. So don't worry, I have been thinking about it and maybe it'll come sooner in the future than we think. I'm not sure though. I'm not going to promise anything at this stage because I don't know exactly what the future holds. So yeah, don't worry, I have seen your comments and I am taking them on board. Here is Maxi Gomez. Remember, we did do a Celta Vigo career mode not so long ago. Aspas' shot looking for the bottom corner. Easy for Silicon. So I know quite a few of these players in the Celta lineup. We're going to win that flick on. Not sure what the touch was from our teammate there, trying to get it through. Malcolm wins it straight back, though. Elena, good football from Barca as we play our way out. Now Coutinho towards the left-hand side. Going to keep hold of the ball. Find Busquets. Busquets in towards Coutinho again. Cucurella. And these two doing pretty well. Coutinho. Busquets again. Sergio. We've got Puig on the ball. He's going to find me. Flick it through to Malcolm. Malcolm back inside. He's got to come, and a poor delivery from Malcolm after a fantastic Barca move. And really, we should have made it 2. I mean, we did everything apart from find that cut back from Malcolm. And now here comes Celta. Levy brings the ball under control. And now he's going to carry it forward, looking for Aspas. Thought there was a moment of a bicycle kick. Jensen's shot. And Silicon will save it. I thought there was going to be a bicycle kick in there from Aspas. It just set up perfectly for him. I was like, go for it, son. And then I realised he was on the other side. So if he'd have done it, I mean, a very good goal. Just been frustrating for us to concede it. Mustafi's clearance, not really away. Lobotka. Now I've actually somehow won the ball there. I thought I was going to be yellow carded for that because I didn't think initially I won the ball. But apparently a good tackle. Elena. Coutinho. Still Philippe. Still on the ball, looking for the cross in. It's going to be headed out, but I read where the header was going straight away. I knew where it was going, and now we've got a chance to try and find the corner of the goal. They're so stupidly broken that we find the bottom corner for 2-0. I need to change celebration. I'm so glad I scored there because it's given me the notification on to changing the celebration. So there we go. Do you prefer the number 9, guys? Number 9 or number 11? It's over to you to decide. I knew where the header was going at that point. It was about trying to get the ball back and making sure we could actually shoot with it. And once we get it in this position, there's only really one outcome. And that ball goes on target and in the bottom corner. 2-0 Barca. Good ball through from Elena. We're in again looking for another one. And what a save that is. I thought about trying to lift it over him, but then I'd just taken a shot. The touch wasn't great in my defence, to be honest. Poor first touch. Ooh, that's got to hurt. Oh, look where it hit him. Oh, that brings a pain. Oh, dear. Anyway, it's a good save from Ruben Blanco. It keeps the score only at 2-0, but getting through a little bit too easy for Celta's liking. Elena's going to come off, and Arter comes on in his place. Like I said, that's got to hurt from the goalkeeper as I tried to send a volley goalwards. Imagine if that had gone in. Straight over the top of the crossbar, though. we're comfortable at the minute. Things are going very well indeed after that 3-3 thrilling draw against Villarreal last time out where we could have easily lost it. So, I mean, there is that. But, like, overall, we're getting chances. It's good to see. I feel like Celta will create, though, as they come down the left now. Is it Charlie Taylor on the ball for them? Put the header in, but it's too easy for us to defend. I'm going to request a sub as well, guys, and see if that makes Messi come on. It's not. Even when we do the sub, Messi's still not on. Who's coming on? Mark Cardona. Whatever. I mean, I only did that so we could potentially see Messi, but Cardona's come on instead. Oh, that's annoying, man. But we're going to play the last 30 minutes out. We're on the bench because of the fact that we do have not too long left between this game and also the next game, which I think might be Girona, if I remember correctly. So, need to be conservative of our sort of energy and such. And at 2-0 up, I'd expect the boys to be able to see this game out. But Stanislav Lobotka finding Charlie Taylor looking for Maxi Gomez, and it's hooked away by Cucurella. 3 minutes left of the 90 now as Malcolm is over a corner. It's been a fairly standard, easy game to see out. Jonathan Tah's header going to be caught by Ruben Blanco. Like I said, not many problems since we've come off in seeing this game out until its ending as Busquets finds Artur now to Puig, and I have no idea how you actually say it, so I'm going to stop saying it. I'm going to say, how can I say it? Puig? I have no idea. Cardona's delivery though, and it's cleared away. So, last few minutes now, and we will pick ourselves up our first 3 points of the episode, which is gladly accepted after the draw last episode. I mean, thing is, we were still top, but now this keeps us top with 16 points from a possible 18, I believe. Real Madrid, if they win, we're 2 points behind us. But there is the full-time whistle, and we will see what sort of result Real have managed to conjure up. And Real also managed to win their game, so they still sit 2 points behind us. And I was correct, it is Girona up next, followed by that big one against FC Bayern. We're back to a full-strength lineup as well for this one. I'm not sure the thought process behind that, considering the game to come up against Bayern, knowing that, as I keep forgetting to switch the ultimate difficulty back on the home screen. But he's gone with a full-strength midfield, barring Busquets, and also Sterling back in. You remember Sterling's had a sensational start to this campaign. Sits second on the top scorers list of La Liga, behind Rebic, who scored 90% of Bilbao's goals at this current time. And also, he's done pretty well in terms of creating goals too. So, yeah, he's having a good campaign. And he's back in the side today against the Girona side that I just don't see how they're going to be able to stop us really creating chances. I fear for them, I'm not going to lie. And I know I said that I fear for Girona in the game. But then again, going forward, they might not actually have a bad time of things. It's where defending that I'm kind of considering. Because I'm looking at it thinking, the way we're playing... Oh no, it's already a goal! Lozano scored! 6 minutes in, I mean, I did say, going forward, that's not where the problem lies. It's defensively. But again, I don't know how they've scored it. We had a great performance against Celta where we've come away with a 2-0 win, defended brilliantly, controlled the play, and then we play against Girona in what you would consider to be a simple game, a 3 points, with our strongest lineup, and we're 1-0 down after 6 minutes. Anthony Lozano scoring the goal. Girona 1, Barcelona 0, and we're yet to even really touch the ball as a team. It's not a great start. Already 1-0 down in the game, and just before I was going to say, defensively is where I think they're going to struggle. But, I mean, they're 1-0 up now, so all they've got to do is keep men behind the ball, and they're good to go. Cucurella. Goretzka puts the delivery in. Sterling back stick. Raheem Sterling scores the equaliser. Just so I was saying we're looking at him. There you go. There is the equalising goal. A really, really strange header, though, as it loops over the top of the goalkeeper. When you need somebody, Sterling's your man. And he steps up again to do the bits for us. Get in, Raheem. Like I said, not a really great header, but it's enough to beat the goalkeeper, and that's what we care about. So, Girona's lead closed again. Now it's about trying to find the lead in the game ourselves. Goretzka, what a pass. We're into a really good area again. Need Raheem Sterling or somebody to be in the box, which right now there wasn't really much to aim at. Cucurella, he gives the ball away. Artur picks it up, and Artur! Oh, what a finish from the Brazilian! 2-1 up, just like that, and it's a sensational strike from the Brazilian maestro Artur to put us in front. You don't get a better strike than that. I mean, the placement, he doesn't even hit this with much power. It's just the placement behind it is inch perfect to find the corner of the goal, in off the woodwork. What a finish. 2-1 Barcelona, turning the game around. But we did this against Villarreal last episode, and then we went on to draw 3-3 after going 3-2 down. So, you know what I'm saying, lads? Don't want to repeat of that. Ball through for Raheem Sterling to chase, and he's going to reach it as well. But is he going to find a good enough cross in? It's towards Coutinho, who's got his header goalwards. And it's into the keeper's hands. It was not a bad move, that, actually. Raheem Sterling, I didn't expect him to get really a great delivery on that. But in the end, it was a good cross. He found the head of Coutinho, who sent the header goalwards, but didn't really generate enough behind it in order to really cause issues for the goalkeeper. Goretzka, Paulinho, Sterling again. Raheem Sterling back towards Goretzka. There was an overlapping run being made by Thomas Meunier there. Felt he should have given him the ball. Now Coutinho, he's going to give it to us. We're going to go backwards towards Coutinho. We're keeping on the ball really well here, Barca. Coutinho, look at the space he drives on through. Gets the ball through to Goretzka, and it's 3-1 for Barca. Lovely move again. We're just not really that part. We're not really that much of a part of these moves, which is great from my perspective, because when I don't have to do anything, I enjoy that. But let's just hope that this continues into that Bayern game. Paulinho got the turn away, and we're going to play it back because I couldn't really go the other way. Paulinho again. Still Paulinho. Lays it in towards us again. Left footer. Never caught it correct. Never caught that enough behind it. I didn't expect the return, actually, from Paulinho straight away, so that's why it kind of caught me off guard a little bit. Meunier should pick up the ball and does, and now we've laid it off to the substitute. Is it still in play? It is still in play. It's the ball in, and I was underneath it instead. Wait, what is happening to this area? A few players completely missing the ball, and now a chance again. That's got to be. There it is. 4-1 Barca, game, set, and match. You guys know, I forgot to change the celebration again. DJ, you're a mug. I will change it after this game. Don't worry, guys. But there you go. What a finish. Couple of mistakes made defensively, though, from Girona that you won't expect to see against Bayern. But then we just picked our spot and found it with ease, I should say. And we're on the score sheet again. I mean, we're still not the top scorer for Barcelona. That's still Sterling, which is a little bit disappointing in my regards. But, yeah, I mean, I'm not too worried. We will be the top scorer come the end of the season. Dembele wins the flick on. Little 1-2 with him as well. Ousmane Dembele, dink it towards the box. Free! Oh, it's seen and it's... I've never scored that. I've never scored that. There's a first for everything. I don't even know what you call that move. What do you call it, guys? I don't know what you actually call that, but that's the first time I've ever scored one of those. Delivered in behind me. Oh, mate. Mate, you don't get better than that. What a goal. 5-1. And that was why my reaction was the way it was. Oh, no. I've never, like, legit, in all my time of playing FIFA, at least from what I can remember, I don't think I've ever scored a goal with, like, the back of my heel like that or whatever it is. Is it like a... Well, it's not quite a scorpion kick, but, man, that was pretty good. And there goes the full-time whistle. Barcelona 5, Girona 1. In the end, quite simple result that, even though we went 1-0 down. But, yeah, I mean, I still want to take another look at this goal because it's still a first for everything. It's a nice little play, actually, from us and Dembele as we work it really well. But then this little touch with the right foot as well. It's not even my actual favoured foot. It's the right foot. Look at this. I mean, I probably aren't going to score one of these for quite a while again. So, let's just enjoy it while it's there. I mean, yes. That's what I like to see. That's going to be another victory. Wait and see what Real do. But now we move into the more important one. FC Bayern. We are also back up to 88 rated too. So that's a good sign. Now the training at this point, it's irrelevant. Like no matter what we do, we're not going to grow that much from training. So we need to kind of just use achievements and all that sort of stuff. Bayern have actually won. They're the only team to have beaten the other team in our group, Roma. So this is going to be, I guess, the clash of the Titans, could you say? Anyway, we've got 11 goals and 12 assists in 13 matches this season. That also counts England games as well, of course. So don't just read into that too much of being Barcelona contributions. But, I mean, as things stand, looking at this game, I think we've got a real shot here against Bayern. I've just realised I forgot to change my celebration. I'm going to do that now. Alright, I've changed it, and I sincerely hope that I score here just so you can see the celebration. It is pretty good, I have to say. So here we go then. At home, Bayern versus Barcelona. Only one team can actually effectively get the win. I suppose actually we could draw, so I'm telling a lie. I was about to say only one team could actually do this, but no, I'm lying. We could draw, so forget about me. I'm talking nonsense as usual. The intriguing thing I want to see is exactly who Bayern have got at this stage, because remember, we are quite a way into the future. Golovin bursting through, dangerous now as Bayern close. Golovin got to finish it. What a save to Stegen. Good in. Big stop from the German. That was absolutely huge. Look at this from Golovin. You're expecting him to score, and the outstretched right leg of ter Stegen is what keeps it out. What a save. And that should have been Bayern 1-0 in front. It was great work from Golovin right up until the finish, and you have to say he should score. No doubt about it. Artur, why are you passing it? See what I'm saying? Why did he give me it straight back? I didn't ask for it. And I wasn't expecting it, which is why my touch was so heavy as they go close with Kai Havertz again. I'm never expecting these quick 1-2s. I don't ask for it back, and I was waiting to try and get ahead before he played it back, and I caused us a bit more problems than anything. Sterling does just enough to push it through to us, and now we can drive forward. Kolasinac is nowhere near us. What's he doing? Sead Kolasinac. Sterling! Raheem Sterling scores for Barcelona. We lead by a 1-0. Manuel Neuer, I'm not sure what was going on there, but he's got to try do better than that. We've seen an unbelievable stop at one end through one goalkeeper. Up the other end, he's beaten. And you have to say I'm a little bit unsure about the dive in from Manuel Neuer, because it was a bit ridiculous when you look at it from this angle. I'm not sure what Kolasinac is trying to do defensively either. But it's a good enough effort from Sterling. Gets a lot of power behind it. Gets enough on the ball in order to try and send it there. Yeah, it hits Neuer on top of his head and then just goes in. He went with the wrong hand. I don't think he should have gone left-handed though. So, yeah, mistake made. But it's enough for Barcelona lead after the really should have been 1-0 down. Here is now Kingsley Coman looking to get Bayern straight back in this one. Down the left-hand side, cuts back in. Nice little ball roll. He needs to play it towards Kolasinac, I believe now, as he can't really get anything going. Just got to put the cross in. They're waiting too long to put this delivery in. Look at all the movement going on in the box as Sergio Busquets wins that back. There was so much happening in Barcelona's box. They just had to put the ball in and never did it. Sterling going to drive forward now as he gives it towards us. And we got a pass. Trying to find him. Is he onside? Dembele. Looks like he is. Goretzka from the knockdown. And Leon Goretzka doubles the advantage. Brilliant move again for Barcelona. And it's 2-0 to the home side. I thought the offside flag would go up. But then actually, I'm pretty sure there is a player on this closer side to us when we played the ball that played him onside. Number 18, Kolasinac. He's having a nightmare tonight. First up, he should have tackled us for the opening goal. And then he plays onside. Ousmane Dembele, who flicks it down for Leon Goretzka to smash it home. Then Donker pulling on the shirt of Goretzka on the way through there, but not enough to put him off. And it's 2-0 Barcelona. Free kick now with only a minute to play till half-time. And I've got a genuine question here. Is there any stopping Barcelona? They look so dominant at this current time. Who's going to stop them? Seriously. Because at this point forward, it doesn't look like there's a team who can defend against them. As Sterling looking to play us in behind here. And we've actually got him behind as well. Brilliant ball from Raheem Sterling. Looking to finish this one off. And we've done it. Barcelona 3. Bayern 0. Here's the celebration I was talking about. Just take a quick look at this. It's brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant. And we are 3 to the good here at the new camp. Is there any stopping this Barcelona side? I'm not so sure there will be. Because at this point, it looks a certainty that Barcelona not only will get out of the group, but will go on to better things as well in this Champions League. Neuer can't do much about that. What a ball it was through, by the way, from Sterling as well. And we lead 3-0 at half-time against FC Bayern. Scenes. Lewandowski, Kingsley Coman. And now Bayern look a little bit threatening as Coman comes forward, dinks it towards the middle. Cucurella heads it clear, but only as far as Tolisso. Got a chance to strike this. Instead finds Lewandowski. And it's a goal back for Bayern. Clean sheet gone for Barca. I honestly thought it was going to be Tolisso striking it, but he chose to play the pass instead to Robert Lewandowski, who does in fact strike it. And it's Barcelona 3, Bayern 1. They're back in it, but the question is, have they got enough to bring it all the way back? Last 30 seconds now, and I tell you what, I've enjoyed this game. It's been a great game to play, and also to kind of just watch. Umtiti heading out now as Artur launches it clear. Barcelona 3, FC Bayern 1. The 3 goals in the first half, enough for the win here, and that was such an enjoyable game to play. I cannot tell you more than that, guys. It really was a lot of fun. This is the big chance after 26 minutes that Golovin should have scored, and like I said, if that went in, that might have turned the entire dynamic of the game rather than it being a 3-0 lead at half-time for Barcelona. But it didn't go in because ter Stegen pulled off a fantastic save. And that then led us to go and score 3 goals. So, yeah, Roma winning in the game against Galatasaray 2 means that they will be on the same points now as Bayern Munich. And we face Roma in the next episode probably, I think, because after this Bilbao game, we then have international games to come. I think they're international friendly, so I probably won't be playing them. So we'll see anyways. But this will be the final game of today's episode, and it will be Athletic Bilbao. And they are international friendlies indeed, France and New Zealand. So I'm probably not going to play those. Where are Bilbao in the league, though, at this current time? They are 11th. After 7 games, 3 wins, 4 defeats. And we are top undefeated in 7. So going into this, again, expectations are a Barcelona win. We'll see if that's the case. Sterling sent through. 15 minutes on the clock. Back inside. Raheem Sterling finds feet. We've got a chance. We've hit the woodwork, but he's bounced straight back out. Goretzka's offside. He's not going to count. Unfortunate that we're not leading here. What a strike it was, though, from the initial shot. How close is Goretzka? Oh, he's miles off. Absolutely miles off. So, yeah, unfortunate, but it's not gone in. Sending the ball straight to Coutinho, brings it back and lays it inside to Goretzka, back to Coutinho, back to Goretzka. Woodwork, Sterling's there. Is he onside? He is onside. Barcelona take the lead. What a move it was. It would have been great for it to go in off of Goretzka's shot because it deserved to go in. But nevertheless, Sterling taps us home and we do lead by a goal to 0 now. It's been coming. You have to say that. But I genuinely do not know how Bilbao are struggling with the side that they've currently got. What a move that was. And then off the woodwork, straight to Sterling. Taps in his 7th, I believe, of the season. 7th indeed. He is on fire this year. Really is great to see him in good form. And now we need to question why he's not getting in the England setup. I know we play a 5 at the back formation, but the way he's playing, you've got to get him in somewhere. Last minute of the half now as here come Bilbao. They hoot out wide towards Lozano. Got the better of Cucurella on this time. Puts the delivery in towards Rebic as well. Ante Rebic, league's top scorer, goes close just before half time. But his shot is not on target. And we do lead at the break. We've been great in that first half. That was really the only chance Bilbao have managed to get. And I tell you what, Cucurella's surprising me on how good he's actually performing. I was a little bit worried when Jordi Alba left the club, but Cucurella stepped in very well. Dembele has now come on for Raheem Sterling, and we've sent through Ousmane Dembele for 2-0. And there is 2. Straight after we've come back out for the second half, and immediately into the game is Ousmane Dembele, and he scores our second. Sterling's come off. I was surprised to see that change happen, but now I'm not so surprised because Dembele's come on and scored. I mean, at this point, it was an easy finish. So all we got to do was slide him through, and then all we had to do was finish it off. Straight near the goalkeeper, though. It's just that timed shot that's the reason why it goes in. Here comes Hirving Lozano now. Delivered in again, and there is Lautaro Martinez for 2-1. Very, very good goal from Bilbao. They've not had much of the ball, but when they've had it in these areas, they crafted the chance to Rebic in the first half, and then that one goes to Lautaro Martinez, who does score. So that goal straight coming in from Dembele has proved pivotal because they're back in it now, and it's Lozano with a cross. Inch perfect, straight to the head of Lautaro Martinez. And he puts it in. And just like that, it is Barca 2, Bilbao 1. Oh no, this is bad now. Neves to Martinez again. And now Bilbao with a win in their sails. Martinez towards Ruben Neves. What a block from Umtiti. Bounces out to Christoph Kramer. It was always rising. It was always rising. And it's not the second goal that they were looking for. Ante Rebic is coming off and Sofiane Boufal is coming on in his place. All of a sudden, Bilbao are in this game, and they look up for it, because that could have easily been a very, very important goal for them, as I didn't mean to head that backwards. If they do pull this back, now this is bad. Martinez is going to do it. 2-2. But I have to question it. I didn't mean to head that backwards. I really didn't. It's Martinez with a finish, but I want to check something. So yeah, in essence, I was trying to head this ball towards the left-hand side, but I actually let go of the analog too early, so it didn't register, and it ended up going straight to where there was. That's my mistake, that. That was bad, and Martinez makes it 2-2, and just like that, we're back all square. Dembele, good save from Herrin. Could have easily been 3-2. I feel like Dembele just didn't really catch the shot correctly as that delivered in. And it's going to be another corner ball, Barcelona. Now we need to pile the pressure on them and make sure they can't get out easily. I don't want us to throw this game away, especially given the circumstances. We battered them in that first half. Corner put in. There is the shot, and it's in the back of the net. Barcelona back in front. I'm not even sure who's got it. All I know is that it was a good shot, and it's actually Thomas Meunier with the finish. Very, very good volley indeed from the right back, and it's put us back in front. Dangerous that they've just done. Busquets is out of position now as well. Not sure why he's the one pressuring. Should let me do it. Got a minute left and they need to get going, and that's not good as they've given the ball away. Coutinho, Goretzka, play it. Leon Goretzka needs to play it. He should have played it to Busquets, who could have then played it on towards me. Gonna keep hold of the ball, and there we go. There's the win. 3-2 victors. Very, very close, that one. It wasn't the most, ideal scenario. Especially that chance there from Goretzka. It could have easily been 1-0, but he was offside. And then after that, I felt we dominated, but Bilbao fought back into the game bravely. But that is the last game of today's episode, guys. 3 points. We've won every single game today, including a 5-1 smashing of Girona and a 3-1 victory over Bayern. So that's really good to see. So I'm going to skip a day or two to make sure we have every single game in the Liga played so we can take a look at the table in all its glory, which, as you can see right now, this is how it looks. Barcelona top after 8 games, 7 wins, 1 defeat in those 8 games, scoring 23 goals on the way too. It's pretty ridiculous to see that. Madrid in second, 4 points behind. Celta behind them by 3 points and 7 behind us in total. So things are shaping up very nicely indeed. I want to thank you all for your continued support on the channel. Really appreciate it. As always, you guys are incredible for all you do and for me and the channel. Just will say this right now. I'm out all day tomorrow on the Saturday. I have a friend who's got an event going on, so I'm going to that. And I don't get back until early morning, Sunday hours. So I'm hoping I'll have had videos planned and already uploaded for tomorrow. In which case, then the video should still be going live. If not, and I only upload once, then just understand that's the reason why I like to be getting these 2 videos out a day. I still want to try and make sure there's 2 videos out a day because we've done 2 videos every day for the last, I think, 9 days, 10 days. So I want to keep up with that. So if I can, then brilliant. But guys, until next time, make sure if you aren't subscribed, you hit that button below. Alongside it should be the notification bell as well to be notified whenever a new video goes live. And I'll catch you all again soon. Adios.